lithium-ion battery, but when we started with mobile phone in 94, it was nickel cadmium, and then sometimes lithium hydroxide. We have older version, lithium hydroxide, and then lithium-ion. Then we have different other composite material. And the point is, the battery industry is a commodity. All batteries have same chemical component, but then you have also brands like any brand, battery brand. Show your face, show your beautiful face. So show it complete. Tell me now. Huh? Every day, that is you are a local customer. Why the singer singer is Sri Lankan by Sri Lanka. But it's a very cheap battery, yeah? Every the cheapest. But what are the good brands, International brand? Huh? Yes, sir. Energizer, Duracell, even Sony, they have battery. But yeah, what is that? Toshiba. So you see now, your batteries is also vast field. You have this car batteries, big batteries, or in the industrial use batteries. But also what you are talking here is mainly the consumable food, personal computer, personal devices, computers, phones. Your clock, your camera, so they have their disposable batteries, but also rechargeable batteries. So it's a very kind of diversified field. But here we are talking about particular battery, mainly to industrial use. That is where painted batteries are and position. And it's a US company. We are talking about US local industry. They also have a lot of competitors. It's a growing business, but the point I want to highlight here is that the technology is evolving. You have some technology after 10-15 years, that technology is outdated, new technology. So there are a lot of technological evolutions or breakthroughs. So if you are now paid battery lost one of the development that now they are mainly nickel cadmium technology, right? They are putting nickel cadmium technology, but they lost development in lithium hydroxide, right? So the latest technology they have not been able to be like a pioneer. So they are still consolidating on your current old technology, but they are doing okay in that. Now they have difficulty because there is new technology coming, or maybe there are like these are 5 forces. So you have industry, international competitors coming, Chinese are taking over, so they have prices. In all this, the commodity market, you have reducing prices. That is one challenge. Customers are asking more for less, so you have to do your product at a lower price because there is price competition, particularly to international competitors from Japan, maybe from China. That is one factor. And then you lost to invest in your, not your, but industry's current dominant in that technology, that is lithium hydroxide, right? Anyway, so you are like a company who is depending upon older technology. Now your decision is, should we invest to improve the existing technology, its productivity, its return, or should we try to invest in future technology? What is the future technology coming? Capacitor, ultra capacitor. Ultra capacitor is explained very well, but you don't have to know the technology. From management point of view, it's a not yet commercially proven technology, right? So it has promises. Now we talk about 3D printing. So 3D printing is not mainstream technology. So if you are a company who is in the current business, you can decide, should we invest in 3D printing, then it will be more advantageous opportunities for us to attack our competitors and get out of possible future management problems by investing in a new technology. But then there are risks, because if you invest in unproven technology, you will have challenges. For example, maybe those technology will not do the returns you are expecting. So there are such decisions to make, whether you improve in your own productivity, and you can try to improve cost of a battery of nickel cadmium by improving the process, producing cheaper, improving the factory, improving the production process. Or else you can think about looking at R&D, or else you can think about maybe not investing in R&D but improve your discounts and sales. So strategic thinking means how to take decisions to improve your profitability, to improve your overall performance by looking at your R&D budget. Now here we talk about main how many factors in product itself, in batteries. Now in the battery you have to know that energy density, people buy batteries based on different criteria. So when you have energy densities, the capacity for battery to save energy in a given space. So high energy density means better for the battery. So it's good to have better higher energy density in the battery. At the same time, rechargeable cycle means now all the phones you are using the batteries have lifetime. That means there's a kind of a number how many times you can recharge. After that it will be kind of dead. So recharge cycle higher is better, right? And then self-discharge, that means if you keep self-discharge 50% means if you keep the battery without using, automatically there is a process that is discharge. So how long it takes to discharge to 100% charge to 50% if you don't use it for talking in a mobile phone. So what is good? Higher is better, lower is better. Longer is better or short is better? Full is better. Longer is better. So if you keep for long time without using and if it doesn't get discharged to 50% of the total charge, it is better. So longer is better. Or higher or longer is better. Recharge time means how long it takes to recharge the battery from let's say 0% to 100%. What is good? Long. You don't charge the battery. So short is better. If you can charge faster, you can rapid chargers and everything because you don't do it faster. Otherwise, if you use and if you have to wait another one day to charge. In fact, it was the case when you use Motorola phone. It takes long time. You don't have nowadays you charge in 2 hours maybe. But now even with the same practice, I still charge at night and wake up in the morning and use 10 hours, 12 hours. So rechargeable time is always better. Price, of course, price is factor now, and definitely cheaper is better for the customer. So that is one aspect. Now, back bay batteries have 3 customer segments. So these 3 customer segments have different preference. What are these customers? First is power tools, one customer segment. That means people who use, now their customers are not individual customers, their customers are manufacturers who is making these tools. The people who make power tools, you make example for power tool manufacturers, American company. What is it? Black and Decker. Black and Decker is an American power tool manufacturer. Japanese Bosch, for example, German company is also Siemens. They may be power tool manufacturer. So your battery will be part of their product. So they are asking better energy density. If you want to have better power tools, you will have better because energy density, you should be able to work in a tough condition, or maybe drill something, do some work outside, be able to work in tough conditions. Not like your computer battery, right? So they need better to work in a tough environment. So what is the next customer segment? Two-way radios, so walkie-talkies, right? So you have also walkie-talkie, they have a battery and they are also customer. Now if you remember, they are not phone manufacturers because these are still based on nickel cadmium technology. Now we are talking about lithium metal hydroxide, but this is not used in these like the industrial segments. What is the last customer segment? Portable power packs. Maybe you do some repairing. You know power packs. Some power pack which are big but some mobile. You should be able to carry. What is the criteria they are looking at? So it's mainly for backup power, industrial products. Here we need actually also to have the low discharge time. 50% discharge time should be lower, because otherwise if you keep something for backup and after backup you don't need for the time, but when there's a power cut, your power cut should be working, and after 2 days if it automatically discharged, there's no use. So it should be available when power is needed. So same way, different. The point is you learn more when you're doing the simulation. The idea is you have different customer segments, and these customer segments need different preference, different performance criteria on your battery. Okay. Now as this company, what they are looking at is whether to invest in ultra capacitor, which is kind of emerging technology. Should we invest to commercialize it and to use it in a large scale, battery manufacturing? First, a strategic decision that we should change our nickel cadmium technology, old technology, mature technology. Remember, we talk about product life cycle, technology life cycle. Now this is more into mature stage, nickel cadmium. Then you have emerging new technology, unproven technology of ultra capacitor. Ultra capacitor is not a standard battery technology. Ultra capacitor is a different way of saving energy and using energy. So we are thinking whether to invest in that. Now what your job is, your group will have I think around 6 groups. Yeah, 6 groups, and then see your group will be the president or the board of directors of the battery. So what you have to do is you will be given the task of managing your company, right, for several periods. So you have 2 types of batteries at the moment. You already start selling ultra capacitors also. So your 80% of your revenue comes from standard business, traditional technology, nickel, metal hydroxide. Not nickel cadmium, nickel metal hydroxide. 80% of your revenue coming from standard mainstream business. However, the emerging technology, new technology of ultra capacitors gives you 20% of your revenue. Now this is as at 2012. So this is what's happening when you were appointed as the president, right? So this is what is happening in the current scenario. It is not that you want to have this mixture of revenue for the future. It is your decision whether you allocate money more to protect your nickel metal hydroxide business, or you want to invest more on other capacitor business. That's depending upon you. You as the president, how you are going to decide. That is the decision you have to make. And you have to know that you have 3 customer segments who will have different preference, but you have to know that these are the customer segments: portable power tools, 2-way radios, portable power banks. So not necessarily everybody is expecting same product features from your battery. For example, if you want to make 2-way radio people happy and to sell them more, maybe you will have a mix of satisfying portable power bank. So it's again another decision. One decision is where you invest, whether nickel cadmium business or in the ultra capacitor. Second thing is this customer segment you want to target more, sell more, and get profit more. So that is another decision you have to make. So how you do that? Once you are doing the simulation, you prepare particularly by looking at. Now you have already prepared. You already participated in a quiz. You have done very in your homework, program reading, and we soon also watch the video. So preparation is done, but also during the simulation also you will have time to prepare. Most important thing is you have to analyze reports. You will get a lot of reports from marketing to accounting, R&D, product, market, segment. So as a real, anyway, you are CEO of your company or president. So I'm sure he knows already how painful, how rigorous. Not like the IT, etc. You have straightforward job. I'm not saying that this job is easy, but it's a straightforward job. But guy like him You know you have to manage accounting, you have to manage people, you have to manage, what else you have to manage, sir?
Future plans.
So there is a lot of things now. Today, all of you will be appointed as CEO. So you have to think and analyzing reports. It's not to look at only R&D, you have to look at finance, you have to look at market, you have to look at customer segment, you have to look at all other factors. So then finally, once you analyze the reports, so please spend time on analyzing the report, and then finally you enter the decision. The simulation will give you some decision points, and then you enter your decision, mainly on the price and also how you allocate R&D to those product lines. And then you will do this for 8 years. The simulation is designed for 8 years. Your final result will be based on how you perform over 8 period of time. So that means you are appointed, your job contract as president is for 8 years. So it's fairly good time to either build a company or save a company. So foreground building is what you have already got, so you don't have to work on that, but in case if you want, this is also in the simulation, you can download. And this is important thing. Now during the day, don't get distracted, I don't need anything. During the day, you will do two scenarios. One is the introductory scenario where life is easy, but then there have to be an advanced scenario. I will explain to you what are those things. But when you are playing, now since you are also looking at me, you have to ensure that you are in the right scenario. First we play introductory scenario and then later advanced scenario. But please check here at the screen here, it will show you what is the scenario I know. Right? I repeat again, introductory scenario is easy, you see why it's easy, and then advanced scenario. Okay, so these are some of the optional investment opportunities, investment plans you have, so you can decide. For example, let's say as president of this company, we will invest in improving energy density of nickel metal hydroxide petrol in 1 year. So you know annually you have to spend this much of money for your R&D, and then you have to invest right for 4 to 6 years. The total cost will be this much, this into this or this into this, and eventually your improvement in your product as a result of your investment, your energy density will improve by 900 watt hours per kilogram, or if you invest the best scenario 5200 watt hours per kilogram. So this is one improvement expected. So this is a rechargeable time, you can use rechargeable time, this is discharge time. So you will try to improve them by this range by having such investment plan for such period of time, and this is the total cost. This is investing in current technology. Now here some other investment plans on R&D in your alpha capacity or new business. So one decision is where to invest, either to nickel petrol hydroxide, or to invest in ultra capacity, and then which product feature you want to improve. So those are the decisions you have to take and then continue for 2 years. When you are analyzing, you will see there are a lot of characters you have to look. You can see here you have overall dashboard view. That means you will get a overview of different aspects from sales, desired features, product performance, potential customers, and finance and sales, and also you will have also different news coming from outside, saying that competitors are coming that way, they will improve, ultra capacity going in this growth. So there are a lot of external factors. Now remember, this is a strategic management. You have environmental scanning, you have to analyze the functional strategies, you have to look at the customers, you have to take on finally R&D. So all what you learn from other subjects as well as your finance strategic management class will be applied here. The idea is you have to remember them and apply. So you have a dashboard overview which will give you dashboard view. And then you look at different segments, like you can analyze where you are getting your sales, whether it is from existing customers, potential customers, whether it is from nickel metal hydroxide, ultra capacitors, whether it is from power tools, these two-way radios, and this is power pack. Now you can see here in this situation you get best sales from power tools, direct one. And this is for nickel metal hydroxide, and this is ultra capacitors. So you get each component of your business area. Decide features. Now sometimes you can see your competitors are doing better than you, so you will have to improve. This is again decision which energy, which factor you or which product feature you will improve, but you can analyze all aspects, whether you want to improve energy density, rechargeable time, self-discharge, and recharging time, recharge cycle. And you can see based on your decision how they have improved. Now remember, if you don't invest in R&D, you will not get product feature improvement. If you don't get product feature improvement, you can't ask for more money, so you will lose market share. So it's a matter of investing, improving your product performance, and getting more business. You can also look at existing customers and future customers. You want to improve, give discounts. You can improve your potential customers. And then finally, now eventually, as strategic managers, you look at your profitability. You eventually want to improve your income as well as profit. So you will be judged by how you will improve final profit every year for 8 years. So that is what you want to achieve through the R&D, through attracting customers and giving them better features. But eventually, what you want to do is improve the financial performance of your company as a whole. So your simulation will judge you, or you will get exposed based on how you improve your company performance. So again, I want to tell you, this is not just R&D, this is not just product management, this is not marketing management, it is strategic management. So you combine all these aspects and try to improve the financial performance of the company. And as I told you, you can't just operate stand alone as one organization. You will have external factors coming in. Sometimes they will say the new market development, the market is going this way, the competitor is coming with a better capacity. So you have always look at what is happening, let's say in the third year, that maybe you didn't know at the beginning of the period one. So you also have to be responsible or responsive to external factors as well. And finally, based on those analyses, you have to decide how much sales you want to achieve next year, sales forecast for next year, and then based on that, you have to set the price for the battery you are selling, and then decide R&D, allocate R&D for each investment decision or investment opportunities you have. But also don't forget, since I didn't want to tell you that you are also looking as we, so therefore when you are writing, when you are running simulation, here there is space to write, for example, group 1, your strategy name, maybe cost cutting, ultra capacity investment, R&D, improvement in ultra capacity, whatever, make a small note on this, then I will recognize this your simulation, your group. Please remember to fill something here when you are running the simulation. I also will have different opportunities to discuss that when you are running that simulation, and you will see later how you have run, and then you can look at different simulation runs to your performance. But finally, remember that your objective is to maximize cumulative profit by the end of 8 years. So maybe you are doing very good in the first year, but then you lose in the third year and fourth year. So therefore, the idea is across a period, by end of 8 years, you should be able to get the best profit figure. Now, your group will be graded based on the profit you earn. So you are competing among yourselves as group 6 groups maybe, to get the best. So you don't share, collaborate, cooperate, you compete. So you be the, let's say if I have a company, if I want to hire a person, I will run the simulation with you and the person who gets me the best score, I will hire that person. So therefore, if you think that way, I mean in this situation I will do that grade based on that 6 groups that way. Okay, this is what you have to do. And also maybe we'll watch the video. Did I send you the link to the video? Yeah, I sent. Somebody said no. So the video will give you also the same idea, but we'll watch it before breaking, and then come back. Any questions up to now? So you can learn strategic management, you can analyze cases, but eventually, if you are real strategic manager or not, it is depending upon how you do. So this is a way to show that you can take good decisions in real life. There are a few simulations. Actually, there are 3 simulations. We do this one, but also there are 2 simulations. Next year, I will be doing balance scorecard. You study balance scorecard in your course? Which subject? Subject? Business? Intelligence. So you learn what is balance scorecard. Have you designed a balance scorecard or something? Okay, so let's check. So we have 7 minutes video. Please pay attention. This is your last moment to catch up if you are not done your homework.
This brief video will show you how to play the Strategic Innovation Simulation. In this simulation, you are the president of Back Bay Battery, and your primary responsibility each year is to allocate R&D spending among 2 different energy storage devices that you produce. Products into 3 main markets: power tools, 2-way radios, and power packs. When you log in, you'll see that the simulation is divided into 3 sections: prepare, analyze, and decide. Depending on the configurations chosen by your facilitator, you may only see the prepare screen. In that case, the analyze and decide sections will be made available to you when your facilitator wants you to begin planning. The prepare screen explains a little bit about the battery industry and the company that you're managing, Back Bay Battery. For more detailed information, you'll also want to review the foreground reading, which is also available on this screen. Besides this video, the prepare screen also has a short text description of how to play. For more details, you can download a PDF reference guide on how to play. Note that depending on the configuration chosen by your facilitator, the scenario description on this screen will change. The most common configuration, Advanced, will require you to enter yearly sales forecasts and you'll need to pay close attention to your sales variance so that you don't get fined. In the introductory scenario, you're not required to enter yearly sales estimates, so the simulation will automatically assign your sales forecast based on last year's sales, and you won't be held accountable for variance from that amount. In the Analyze section, you'll be presented with numerous sources of information to help you make your allocation decisions. The Dashboard Overview provides a high-level view of the information available to you, including the sales history and the previous year's research and development investments. For more details, you can navigate to the other screens by clicking on the menu items at the top. You sell your battery products into three main markets: power tools, two-way radios, and power packs. You can see on the unit sales screen how your two technologies sell within each of these markets. On this screen and other Analyze screens, you can toggle between View Graphs and View Data. The data view shows the same information in tabular form. Clicking on Copy to Clipboard, paste the data from that screen to the clipboard on your computer. You can then paste the data into your program of choice, most typically Excel. Each market has different desired feature preferences, which you can see on this screen. Note that you can toggle between markets using these buttons at the top. Each graph shows you the desired feature performance and how each battery technology compares to customer desires. Remember that in some cases, like recharge time and price, a lower value is better. You can evaluate the importance of the feature to the market based on the shade of the bar. Darker bars indicate higher importance, while lighter shades are less important. The Feature Performance screen shows you how your R&D investments are impacting the technological capabilities of each battery type over time. You can toggle between each feature type for a complete picture of your feature set investment and performance. On the Potential Customer screen, you can evaluate the overall market size and how it's divided between current adopters and potential adopters. Your income statement shows your yearly net income and can be sorted based on millions of dollars, by unit, or by percentage. Note that you start with 3 years' worth of historical data, but your cumulative profit will not start accumulating until you begin submitting your decisions in 2012. Cumulative profit is one way to quickly gauge the health of your business. The Sales Variance screen will only appear if your facilitator has chosen a configuration that requires you to estimate your yearly sales forecasts. If so, remember, you'll need to keep a close eye on your sales variance, because a significantly negative sales variance or a consistently negative sales variance can get you fired. The News screen provides market updates with every annual investment cycle. The current news can be accessed at any time by clicking on the tab. A number will appear indicating new unread news items. To view historic news stories, click View All News. After you're done conducting analysis, navigate to the Decide section. Here, under Decisions, you can enter your allocations for the year. Depending on the configuration selected by your facilitator, you may have to predict your annual sales forecasts. If the simulation is auto-generating your forecast based on last year's sales, this field won't be editable. Either way, the value in these fields, combined with the price that you set for each battery type, populates your yearly revenue. Your available R&D budget will be 3% of the salary. If you try to allocate more than your R&D maximum, the total spending will turn to red, and the simulation will not allow you to advance the round. To help you plan your R&D strategy, R&D investment opportunities are listed on this screen. You can see the estimated project length, cost of these investments, and what sort of improvement you can expect from the investment. These can also be found in the foreground reading. In each round, you are asked to describe your investment strategy. Entry is mandatory in the first year, and in subsequent years you can either keep the original text or edit it to reflect a strategy change. This will be useful during your class discussion afterwards, so be sure to give this careful thought. Once you've entered all your decisions and strategy, click Submit Decisions to advance to the next year. The other screens in the Decide section will allow you to track your decision history as you progress from the simulation. You can review your R&D spending history as well as a snapshot of each investment over time. You can also review your price history and, if applicable, your past sales forecasts. Please note, these graphs won't populate until you begin playing. This concludes your introduction to the Strategic Innovation Simulation. Good luck.
Hope you got some ideas. Great. So, the questions. So, you have to run the simulation 8 years, take your decision, write your group number and the vision on the strategy, and so then I have to distinguish the report. Okay, so you learn more, you have additional preparation when you come back. So breaking for the break, I want to form the group. So we want to have, you are 35 people in the class. So we have 6 groups. And how to form the group? Kind of random. Because this is partially random. We start with 1. You count 1 to 6 now. 5. Okay, so these 6 groups, you are like, you have to take care of the group members. Everybody who is saying 1, you take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, will be in a group. You have 6 groups, these are group leaders. Yes, ma'am. 1, speak louder. So you figure out, huh? Yes? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you take your lead. Yes, sir.
6, 1, 2.
Speak louder, because they should be able to hear you. 6,
1,
2. You were here from the beginning or you came later? Ah, it's bit late, huh? Huh? Okay, what is the number? 2. 2, huh? You know your group member, DJ? Okay. Yes, sir?
3,
5.
1, 2, 3.
You are 3. This is 2.
1.
You are 1.
Yes.
2.
You were 6. You were 6.
Ah, you went the other way, right? Okay. 6, 1, 2, 3. Our 36 people. It's good. 36 numbers. So you organize your group. When you come back to sit as your group and in your computer, then you find out the power source and we'll start playing. All the best. We'll start at 20 minutes. Take a 20 minutes break.
One.
But you can always do that.